Road Conversations. I have the pleasure of getting to talk to John Sprague, but first we're going to talk to Art Ellis. Art is 51 years old, married to his best friend Christina for 25, almost 26 years, and they have two great kids together, a son and a daughter. Art spent a good chunk of his career working as a civilian with the Navy and recently took an early retirement and moved on to something new. Outside of his work, he considers himself pretty simple. He loves spending time with his wife. He enjoys hunting and fishing whenever he can, and functional fitness has become a big part of his life. He's going on his third year now, and he feels it's one of the best things he's ever done for himself. Although his new job has been keeping him very busy, he's just a guy who loves his family, loves the outdoors, and loves a good workout. Hi, Art. I'm so happy to get to see you today and get to talk with you. We are going to be talking a little bit about John, and just want to talk nice about him and hear all those nice things from you.
Well, it's good to see you, Corey. It's been a long time.
It has. I miss seeing everybody so much, and this has been really nice getting to catch up with people.
But it hasn't been the same without you. I'll say that.
Oh, well, thank you very, very much. Thank you. So, tell me about John as a friend, as an athlete.
John. So yeah, I knew of John for a long time, and before I knew him personally. We actually went to the same church when our kids were little. His twin boys are the same age as my daughter, so I knew them before I actually knew John. They were all pretty good friends, so they were over at my house quite a bit, and sort of same interests. They like the outdoors, which I do too. So we got along pretty well. And then about 3 years ago at a golf tournament, a mutual friend introduced us, and we started talking about exercising, and he mentioned CrossFit, and then he was a avid CrossFitter, and at some point in that weekend he kind of talked me into coming, and so anyway, that was the beginning, and he has been a great influence on me personally and in the gym. I mean, he is he's a little bit older than me, but I mean, he kicks my butt pretty much on a daily basis. So it's kind of motivating to follow that, to try to emulate that, and, getting to know John pretty well over the last couple years, knowing a little bit about his family life. I mean, he is somebody of the highest character. I mean, if people knew the sacrifices that he's made for his family and the things that he's gone through and his just outlook on life going through all of that. I mean, it's just amazing that he's, that he is who he is. I mean, it's a testament to him, I mean, he's such a great person,
Yes, he is such a great person. You are such a great person as well. I'm so grateful to know both of you and be friends with both of you. So how has John impacted your life?
In a lot of ways, but primarily just sort of my outlook on working out. Like he's proven to me that as you get older, I mean, you can still do all this stuff and you can still maintain shape and compete, and I'm not the big competitor that he is. I'm more of a get it done kind of person. I like the misery, so I mean, he likes the competition. I like the camaraderie. I think he likes that too. But I'm definitely not as competitive as him. But anyway, he, that's been a big influence on me, both, physically and mentally. I mean, it's really, really helped me out. And I've told him this a number of times, but it may not seem like a big deal, but it is. It is.
I think that's such a, cool thing about Core Road is you can be in it for the competition. You can be in it for the camaraderie and the community. You can be in it just to be healthy. There's so many different reasons, and people are coming for so many different reasons.
Sure.
And but to get your fitness in and to be around other like-minded people is
Absolutely.
Just a special gift that,
Yeah, it's a special place. I say this all the time. Like, I've been around the world a couple of times, and I have never been to a place where everybody gets along so well. And this is this I'm going on, and then I think the end of June will be 3 years for me, and I've never seen a disagreement. That's amazing to me. I mean, that just tells you what Coal Road's like. I mean, it's more than just a gym, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it absolutely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am going to be talking to John in a little bit here. So do you have a
Okay.
question that you'd like me to ask on your behalf?
Sure. All right. So I put a lot of thought into this one. So if you were a CrossFit WOD or a movement, which one would you be?
Okay. I like that. That is
I
such a
can't wait
good
to see his
one.
answer.
Yeah. Do you have any predictions? Do you have any like, oh, I think he might choose this or
I thought about this for myself, not really for him. I thought
uh-huh.
I would be Murph. I
Murph.
feel like just
Okay.
long and miserable.
Oh my God, no.
Just, maybe it was because we just did it, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a great question for him, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to see what his response is. So thank you. It was so wonderful getting to catch up with you a little
Me
bit,
too.
and
Me too.
yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what John has to say. And thank you so
Absolutely.
much for this opportunity.
Thank
So,
you,
all
Corey. It's
right,
good to
have
see
a
you.
great rest of your day,
All right, you too.
Art.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Born and raised in Charles County, John attended St. Mary's Riken High School before continuing on to Elon University. In 1993, he started his insurance agency and has also been involved in the car wash business for more than 30 years. John is a proud father of 6 and serves as the self-proclaimed pickleball commissioner at Hawthorne Country Club. Hi, John. So good to see you. So happy to get to talk to you today.
Great, Corey. Great to talk to you as well. Yeah, I'm honored.
We have some really great questions for you. And earlier I talked to Art. He has a great question for you as well. So let's
Okay.
hop in. All right. So, how has fitness changed, your life outside the gym?
I just feel better. It just makes you feel like you can do anything. Um, go all day. I like to stay fit. I do have a son that requires me to pick him up and move him and that kind of thing. So that motivates me to stay strong and to keep going. And I love to play sports. I'm into golf and pickleball and tennis and whatever I can do. I don't want to be I love physical activity, so it
Mhm.
helps me to. It feels good to feel strong. Yeah, I like that feeling.
You are great at pickleball, and I wish that I was back at the courts and could play with y'all again.
Yeah,
But we're gonna schedule that in.
yeah. Well,
When I
when
come
you
back
come
for
out,
my visit, we're gonna schedule some pickleball time in.
well, good. We miss you
Yeah.
out there.
All
Yeah.
right. Nice. So, why do you think people stay at Coal Road for so many years? You've been there for quite a few years now. Why do you think you and other people stay?
Well, it's the camaraderie we have with everybody in the gym. It's you get to know people. Again, that the workouts Ziggy puts out are great. That functional fitness workout makes you feel strong, makes you feel like you can go out there and tackle the world. And I love seeing what Boyd's number is every day so I can beat him. That drives me to get that in. It's just fun to be around a good group of people that want to be healthy. That there's something about it. I tell a lot of people this, that what we do when you go through that much suffering together, you become closer. And it's strange how when you check that off your box for the day, how you feel so much better. You just makes you feel a lot better.
He does a great job of programming, and there are some like oh, I didn't think that workout was going to be so hard, but then it is,
No, yeah,
and you're like, oh, I got it, I got through it though.
we got it
So
through.
yeah,
That's right. Yep, that little anxiety is good for you when you read it the
yeah.
night before and you look at it like, oh man, I got to do this. But once you get it done, it feels great. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think people need like hard things? They need to like do hard things.
Well, that's just it. The feeling of accomplishment when you knock something like that out for the day, just it just makes you feel good. It does. Like you get that in. What else can you do? I agree.
Yeah. That's a great way of looking at it. You just checked off something so huge, and now like, yeah, I got this.
That's
This is
right.
a great day.
Yep.
And it gives so many like great endorphins too. Like, like just,
Sure.
knocking it out.
I know
Yeah.
before I started this fitness journey, there's no way I would have thought I could have done a Murph. There's no way I felt like I could have done a Fran. Those things, those benchmark workouts that we do, and I couldn't have done them. I was a runner. I didn't realize how weak I was, to be honest with you. But now it feels good just to feel strong. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great. Well, John, you are so awesome and such a positive light in our box.
Oh,
What
thank you.
what impact do you want to have? What do you want to have? Hope others in the gym, what kind of impact do you want to
Well,
leave?
I don't know about what impact I want to have. I like the positive energy of everybody that's in there. Um, the feeling of accomplishment that everybody has, the struggle that we're all going through. I enjoy watching everybody else get stronger. Patrick Pierce was great. He started a year ago, and even this weekend, watching him at the Murph when he was perfect kipping pull-ups in a couple months, he couldn't. He wasn't able to do that, and now he's knocking them out like no big deal. Lacey the same way. Seeing the new people come in and gain more confidence when you see them do an Olympic lift, and now it wasn't pretty, and now all of a sudden you see them get it and understand it, and those kinds of things, and it all comes from the great coaching we get at Cole Road, and for everybody that cares so much. It just makes it fun to do it. When I talk to other people about it, I look at it as playing a sport when I go in there. I like to see everybody's scores that are in there. It motivates me. You're not really thinking you're exercising. You're playing a game, and you get it, and you learn to get better at certain things, and it just motivates you. So I don't think we all motivate each other in there. It's just everybody's got a great story, and I was just telling you, Corey, earlier about seeing all the little kids coming in now. Getting to know all of them and the young parents, and it's really it's a lot of fun. And Ziggy and Ashley are great, and the coaches are all awesome. It's just a great experience. We're very fortunate to have them in there.
Yes.
I think at the Murph this weekend there were 65 participants there. And I mean, what an accomplishment that Ash and Zig have done to be able to bring that many people and in all different levels. And it was really a special time. Yeah.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Well, your encouraging words and your motivation, like high-fiving people, all that, that's all part of it. And people are always so grateful and happy to see you.
Oh,
So
thanks,
yeah,
Corey. Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, I talked to Art earlier, and he has a question for you.
Oh,
So his
boy.
question
Oh,
is,
here
if
we go.
John was a CrossFit movement or WOD, which one would he be?
The one that I would be. Okay. Well, I like Fran. I don't like Fran. I mean, it's a love-hate relationship with Fran, the 25, 21, 15, 9 thrusters and pull-ups. It really lets you know where you are. So, if you can knock that in and how you strategize for it, and whether you're doing 777 or you're doing 1110, I love the converse. It's a simple WOD. It's just thrusters and pull-ups, but there's so many different ways you can tackle it, and I've gone through all of them, but I think Fran would be the one. The love hate, kind of like that love hate you have for yourself. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what
So,
you're talking about. Yep.
and it is certainly the struggle of life. Where you get done with that, you just hit the floor. So
Yeah.
I would say Fran. Art.
All right.
Thanks for the
I
tough
like
question,
that.
Art.
That was a great question. Yay. All right. Well, John, thank you so much for talking with me today. I am so grateful, for you being on Cole Road Conversations. And yes, I look forward to